You know, and I did have a couple mental breakdowns today. Y'all know I'm real, I'm honest, like I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Today was hard, yesterday was hard, but I'm still here. All right, you guys, good morning and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl, Rye. So today we are finally going back to work. So we were supposed to go back to work yesterday, and long story short, we were supposed to go back to work yesterday. That did not happen because I got put on call. So I did record a one-day short vlog being on call with me. So if you have not checked that out yet, make sure to go check that out. Today we are taking on the day. Like, this is our first day of my second travel nurse assignment. So I am very excited. I am not nervous or anything. I'm just kind of ready to like get there, get to working and getting everything over with. This time around we are going to be doing hotel living, so I am going to do a series tonight just showing you guys what to pack as a travel nurse when you're having to come into a new town or city for the work week. So I'll show you guys that in a little bit. I am going to still be doing regular like progressive care nursing, and I don't know how much I'm really going to vlog at the job itself today, but I'll try to like, you know, keep you guys posted with some stuff. And I am going to be doing the story time today as well with the RaDonda Vaught case. So that's something that we'll put in this vlog. We'll do the RaDonda Vaught story time, and then I'll start with that, and then we're also just going to do later what to pack or whatever for travel nursing. But you guys, honestly, let's just see emotions for today. No real emotions. I'm kind of feeling okay. I have not been accomplishing much for the past 2 weeks that I've been off. I've really just been doing a lot of resting, a lot of binge watching TV, a lot of eating whatever I want to eat. So it's kind of good to get back to structure, to get back to a regular like day-to-day schedule. So I'm kind of excited. I really want to start like healthier habits now that I'm back in the flow of things. So we shall see. But as you all know, like dieting is the worst when I'm having to live in hotels, just because you don't have like a refrigerator and microwave big enough to actually like keep real stuff. So it can be a struggle trying to find the right things to eat or whatever. But I already know I'm starting my day with a large coffee. Like we're gonna start there, because y'all, a girl is freaking like, I feel, actually my voice sounds like this. Y'all really want to know why my voice sounds like this? This past weekend when me and my friends went out, like, I don't know why, I do not feel like I drank that much, but I was literally feeling like crap all day on Sunday. Like, literally I laid in bed all day long, like felt like crap, couldn't eat, couldn't drink, like nothing. So from that day, my voice still has not came back to me. Like, so sorry if it sounds weird, but anyways, you guys, I don't want to hold y'all. I will keep you guys posted throughout the day, and wish me luck for my first day. I'm super excited, and I will be back. But yeah, all right, I am ready to take on the day. All right, so I have already gotten my assignment on my patients, which basically we've already talked about what that means. And now I'm just gonna go downstairs and get some coffee. All right, so you guys, I have now finished like passing like morning meds and stuff. Y'all, like, this is my favorite freaking room to like deck off and take pictures and videos. But anyways, so I'm done with like my morning med pass and stuff. Right now I'm about to sit down. I've already finished all of my charting and my assessments and all of that. So I've already like looked through charts, went over like labs, went over orders, all of that good jazz. So now I'm just gonna hang out for a little bit. Coffee was great. I don't know if I'm gonna order another one. But I was just talking to this girl about my class that I'm taking, so that was great. There was something that I wanted to come up here and tell you guys, but I kind of forgot. Freak. Hold up. That's what I meant to tell you. So you guys, since we are back starting again for the first time, and like I told you guys, I decided that I'm gonna be doing hotel living. I need to find a hotel to stay at. Like, currently I'm kind of like homeless, if you want to say, because I really have nowhere to go tonight. But usually what I do is I wait till like I'm here for work, and then I'll go ahead and just book my stay for today through the rest of the week that I'll have to be here for work, and then that's it. So today is Wednesday. I'm only working Wednesday, Thursday, Friday this week. So I'm just gonna book a hotel like Wednesday through Friday and then dip out. So I don't know, there's only like a couple of different hotels here, so I'm gonna go ahead and look, just pray that something's available. The reason I wanted to record is because yesterday I tried to look it up and book the hotel, but they said they had no rooms available, like the main hotel that I usually stay at. So I was kind of like, what, that's sketchy. How do you not have any rooms? It's no major holiday, it's nothing going on around here. Like, you got rooms, or either you don't have staff, like one of the two. So let me check again online and see if it says the same thing. If so, then I have to call up there, but I will check back in with y'all in a second. And I need to figure out, like, what am I gonna eat for lunch today? I'm not even like craving anything, but I definitely need to make sure I'm staying on top of like eating for sure. From now on, I have to eat all of my meals. Y'all. Why? It's just also the fact that I literally ordered this pizza hours ago and it was just sitting downstairs with security, because in nursing, you don't always get breaks, you guys. A whole freaking 13 hours later and no break. All right, you guys, like, honestly, I kind of don't really have much positive to say. Yesterday, I never got to give you guys the story times. I never got to finish my vlogs. Like, I had one of those days from hell yesterday. So it is now Thursday. It is now 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And today was 10 times worse than yesterday. Yesterday, I got shitted on with my assignment, with the hustle and the bustle and how many patients that I had to move yesterday. I was the only person that had as much as I had to do. Like, the other nurses had to do it one time. Like, they had to take one new patient and they were up to 5. But I had to do it 2 times. I had to take 2 new patients. I was the only one that had to do 2. Regardless of the fact, I did not leave work yesterday until after 8 o'clock p.m. So I might try to put the couple of Snapchat videos that I recorded because I was miserable and mad. I had ordered pizza yesterday afternoon, like I told you guys. I got so busy, I never even got to go downstairs and get the freaking pizza. I haven't ate, like, I just went and forced myself to eat a kid's meal from McDonald's, but that literally, like, I didn't even have an appetite. I kind of want to die right now. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you. But I forced myself to eat because my stomach was growling so bad, but I just have no appetite for the fact of I'm just so overwhelmed and I have anxiety. And when I came back from my lunch break, you guys, like, I literally, like, low-key, I didn't even want to walk in the door. Like, that's how much anxiety I have. And I don't know if it's because I was just off for 2 weeks and I just have been away from this, or if it's just they really are doing a lot at one time. And it's like to the point where I just feel like I'm giving it my best and it's still not good enough, you know? And I don't like feeling like that. And so I'm not gonna lie, you guys, like, today was one of those days, like, within your nursing journey, like, I kind of feel like I got bumped down a couple notches, like, in my own head, you know? And I did have a couple mental breakdowns today. Y'all know I'm real, I'm honest, like, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Today was hard, yesterday was hard, but I'm still here. Yeah, but regardless, like, I had a couple breakdowns earlier. I talked to another traveler, shout out to Monica, like, I love her. She's another traveler here. She's been here, you know, for a really long time. And I was going to the bathroom and I really was trying to hold it together. And she was just like, hey, you doing okay? And I just broke down. Like, literally, I just broke down because, like, and then one of my, like, it's a series of, like, everything. And I don't want to go into too many details. I really don't want to go into, like, too many points at one time because I want to make sure that my thoughts are together and I want to make sure that I don't start crying again. And I want to make sure that, like, you know, everything's right. But long story short, one of the problems today was, like, when I came in, there was a bunch of stuff from the shift prior that wasn't done, and not like my shift, but like the night shift. Like, certain things weren't done, and then the doctors are calling, they're super upset, they're mad. Then we couldn't get blood, like, we needed to get labs, we were unable to get that, and then people weren't working with us to, like, get things done. Y'all, the icing on the cake, then, like, a patient fell. We had a fall today. That was, like, OD. So, like, when you have patient incidents, it's kind of, like, stressful because at the end of the day, like, we are stretched very thin, but it's also, like, you're still gonna think, you're still gonna blame yourself. But I have to remind myself, like, it's really not my fault. Like, I did not do anything wrong. I went through all the proper precautions. all the proper alerts, all the proper notifications. There was nothing that I did wrong, and there was nothing more that I could do for that situation. It just happened. But that was one of the icing on the cakes that kind of like it's just too much for me today. Everybody needs something from you. Always. There's always something to do. You always, like, it's just like, you know, one of those things, and like my butt cheeks hurt. Like, I'm not even gonna hold you. Like, my butt cheeks hurt because I haven't even sat down today. You know what I mean? But I'm very happy. One of the differences is, like, when you have charge nurses, some charge nurses are actually helpful. Other charge nurses, not so much. So days like yesterday when I was in the weeds and I literally got zero help whatsoever, versus today, at least my charge nurse made it a point to make sure that I got a break. You know what I mean? Yesterday, I busted my ass for 13 plus hours and I didn't even get a break. Just to come in today, and now you're getting on me about other things. Like, you know, they literally want you to do everything. It's just expected that you do every single thing that's needed for this hospital to run, and then they won't have anything to complain about. But if you don't do every single thing, even if it's not within your job, like every single thing, they just want you to do everything. They want you to be Wonder Woman. If you're not Wonder Woman, then they're gonna have a problem. I don't know, I'm just kind of ranting, but regardless, at the end of the day, like, yesterday was a lot as far as patient assignments. And I feel as though when patient assignments are reckless and when it's too much on one person, I do feel like mistakes are likely to be made. So even though I got knocked down a couple inches off of my little nursing horse, I'm still on the horse, okay? I'm not getting off the horse. Now let me stop. I'll wipe my little tears and hop back on. Now let me stop. We never hopped off, but I was falling off, okay? I'm not gonna hold you. But at the end of the day, like, this one day does not define me. This one day does not define me as a nurse. Like, I know that I'm a great nurse. I know that I bust my butt. All that this was a good lesson. And it just goes to show, like, don't get too comfortable. Like, don't ever get comfortable. Always triple, quadruple check everything. If you have a question, no matter how small, how stupid, if you think you've done it before, if the flag raises in your head, just ask the question. Because there was a flag that raised in your head for a reason. Like, is this right? And then you kind of like, maybe it is, let me just go with it. But no, like, if that popped up in your head, just double check and go ask somebody. So that way, like, you don't make any errors or anything. But all of this too was very, like, ironic that the series of events that happened while I was at work today, it's crazy that it happened that way, because that leads me into the story time that I really wanted to tell you guys about with that nursing case with the RaDonda Vaught, like when she went to jail recently over a medication error at work. Now, things like this happen, you guys. Like, us nurses, we are put through the ringer. Like, literally, they always want to put the most on nurses as far as, like, patient assignments and communication and all the tasks that we have to do. But at the end of the day, when things go wrong, nurses are the first people that they come to as far as, like, you have to answer for X, Y, and Z. Why did this happen? What went wrong? What could you have done to prevent that from happening? What could you have done to make that be better? What could you have done? Like, it's always about the nurses and what the nurses did wrong. And I'm not gonna hold you. Sometimes it definitely is us. But also too, I think when you look at these issues and you look at these mistakes and you look at these problems, I'm the type of person, I think you gotta get to the root of the problem. Yes, she made a mistake, but were there factors that were contributing to her making that mistake? Was she being overworked? Did she have too many patients on her load? Or y'all forcing her to work in conditions that were not safe? Like, for me as a nurse, I know how it goes. And so that's the first thing that comes to my head. Like, what other factors were going on that caused this to happen? Because, you know, hospitals and things, they're just gonna protect themselves. And, like, honestly, it's kind of scary because, like, you don't want to feel like you don't have support, you know? So y'all just hang tight. I really am busy and I don't have the time to really chat too much right now. So I will be back. I'll talk to y'all about the RaDonda Vaught case, and then also too, I'll just chit chat with y'all some more. I might go into details later about kind of like the specifics of what happened today. But I kind of just wanted to let y'all know, like, I'm not okay on the inside. Like, I promise you, like, I'm going to keep smiling. I'm going to keep being happy. But right now, I really do honestly feel defeated mentally, like, and physically. Like, I just feel defeated. So I'm about to make some coffee and get back on my horse and gallop, gallop, gallop. Yeah, we're back at the hotel now. I just got out of the shower and everything. I'm just sitting here relaxing. I'm honestly about to get in the bed. It's only 8 o'clock. Like, probably not gonna eat dinner. But yeah, y'all, like, I kind of just wanted to talk to you guys about earlier because today at work, I had what we call a medication error. And so I will kind of put up here like what a medication error is, but essentially you either gave the wrong medication, the wrong dose, the wrong route, or there's like 5 different things when you pass meds. The 5. Like medication rights. I think it's like 5 medication rights. Y'all, I haven't been in nursing school in so long. So, and please do not put the freaking heat to me, but there are medication rights and you need to make sure that it's the correct patient, that you're giving it to the correct patient, the correct medication, giving it to them at the correct time, the correct route, like the correct dose, everything. So if you mess up on any one of those 5 things, then that's a medication error. So sometimes when you make medication errors, like you could make a medication error like the RaDonda Vaught case that results in a patient dying, and that is called or you can have an event where you make an error and nothing happens, and that's what we call a near miss. So I guess that's what my situation was, because I ended up giving too little of a medication, not enough. So in that case, nothing bad happened to the patient. They just needed more of the medication. And so in that case, you know, you file an incident report. The biggest thing is making sure you guys don't be, honestly today, like I'm like preaching to you guys, like don't feel bad, like don't beat yourself up, like it's okay, accidents happen all the time. Like I want to coach you girls and I want to make sure that you know, like it's okay to make mistakes and it's okay to own up to that. But I also want for you guys to also realistically understand, like that's very, you know, easier said than done as a nurse. And so for me personally, it's like I know that mistakes happen. I've been doing this 2.5 years, almost 3 years now. So it's like, I know mistakes happen. It's just the fact of like, darn, like I'm mad at myself. Like, and not to say that I'm a perfectionist, but I used to be really bad in school, you guys. Like, this is a fun fact. Like growing up in school, like I used to be very much a perfectionist. Like if I didn't get every single thing correct, if I didn't get all A's, like I was that type to be very high strung, very stressed out. Like if I missed the bare minimum, I would be upset with myself. Like I would start crying, like, you know, have panic attacks. Like it used to be very bad. But nursing school is one of those times where it really humbled me and it really taught me that you don't have to be the smartest and you don't have to know every single thing. You know, you just have to know you have to understand the foundation. You just have to understand the process, and like that's all that it takes, and use your critical thinking. And over time you're gonna get the skills, and over time you're gonna get the experience. You know what I mean? So today kind of felt like one of those moments to me. Like it kind of felt like a take back a little bit, kind of like a rewind. Like, dang, like, you know, it made me feel like I took a couple notches down. You know, it hit my confidence a little bit. So I'm just telling you how me making a medication error, how that made me feel. It kind of made me feel like bad. You know, I lost a little bit of confidence in myself, and I'm kind of like, dang, like, you know, you always need to quadruple check everything, no matter what. It kind of was just like a me getting on myself because I'm better than that. You know what I mean? Like I'm disappointed. Like I'm disappointed in myself. And then I'm disappointed at the fact of like, dang. And then it comes down to like, you did the wrong thing and now you have to do all this extra. And then it's like, I just don't want for people to look at me and think that I'm not capable of taking care of my patients. And that's my own head. Like nobody has said that. Nobody will ever say that. And you know, the girls today that came up to me and they're like, Mariah, you know, like, you are such a great nurse. Like, do not let that like get you down. Don't let that bother you, you know, like, and I'm just like, you guys, I know, like I'm saying all the same things to myself in my head, but you just have to let me go through the emotions. So I did cry a couple times and I broke down, and you know, it's okay. It's okay. We all have those days, you know. But what I like to tell myself is at the end of the day, when I went home, like my patients were alive and I'm alive. And that's honestly the most important thing. Like sometimes you really just have to count the wins. And at the end of the day, yeah, I did some stuff wrong. You know, yeah, I messed up, I made a mistake, but I gave my best and I gave my patients my best, and they are very thankful and they're stable and they're totally fine with that. And so it's like, I need to stop beating myself up so much. I have to beat myself up some because, you know, errors are errors. It shouldn't have happened. You need to correct that. But also too, it's like I can't beat myself up because mistakes happen all the time, you know? So I just kind of wanted to share that with you guys. Like I said, my channel is very much all about my life. I don't want for you guys to think that everything's always perfect. And I'm sorry if I've said this already, but I just really want to stress to you guys, like, there's a lot that goes into this profession. There's a lot that goes into my day-to-day. And so I'm really like with my YouTube, like I'm not even scratching the surface really of anything. I'm kind of just very surface level right now. So I really want to start getting in deeper and deeper and like sharing even more things with you guys. But I just want for people to understand the direction of this channel. There's gonna be highs and there's gonna be lows, okay? And so I just want for everyone to be respectful. I want for everybody to always be, you know, positive, because I'm a very positive person. And so I'm being open enough to share these things with you guys because I want for everybody to be able to like take something away from it and to be able to like, you know, what's the word? Relate, like be able to relate with me on different things. So that's why I'm so open and I'm so honest, because I know a bunch of people go through it too, and maybe nobody else just wants to talk about it type stuff, you know, like, so I really just want to be a good example. You know, I'm not perfect. I will never be perfect, but I really do try my best. And that's one thing that I always will stand by. Like, I really do give it 100%, like 110%, honestly. So y'all, I'm about to call it a night. I will continue this vlog tomorrow. I'm just going to make it a vlog. I really wanted it to be a one-day thing, but you see where that went. So I'll check back in with y'all tomorrow. It's day 4 of the week for me. Day 1, I was on call. Day 2, I worked. This was day 3. And then tomorrow's day 4 of my first full week of my second contract. So we'll just call that a vlog. And I will see you guys in the morning when I wake up for work. Bye. All right. Good morning, everybody. And we're back. Clearly, my voice sounds like a little ratchet because I just woke up. But it is like 6:50 and I'm walking to work now. We will be on time, thankfully. I'm just really praying, like, you guys, I am praying that today is a better day than yesterday. But I'm letting go of yesterday. I'm letting go of the day before yesterday. That's water under the bridge at this point, because I'm not gonna stress myself over it. It happened. I survived. It's another day. So I will check back in with y'all shortly. I just wanted to let y'all know, like, I am in positive spirits and I'm just hoping for the best, but I will check back in with y'all shortly. Yeah, I don't really have much to say. Good morning. Yeah, so it is now probably like 10 o'clock. I have already finished like my morning med pass. I have already finished charting on all of my patients as far as like their pain assessments, their physical assessments, like fall risk, all those things. I've already done all that. So from now on, we're kind of just smooth sailing. We're going to take the day as it goes. I started off today with 5 patients. 2 of them are supposed to be getting discharged. So could end up with 3 or could end up getting transfers or admission. So I'll kind of like keep y'all posted with that. I feel like today's a little bit lighter. I'm trying to stay positive. I'm not in any negative spirits. Just let yesterday go, and it's been a good day so far, so I'm pretty happy. I did already get me a medium white mocha coffee to start my day, and I'm gonna just go sit down in my corner and do just a little bit of journaling, because when I thought about it, I was like, I don't think I've done any journaling in like a couple weeks. So I'm gonna take the time to sit down and like write down my thoughts and how I'm doing and reflect on the fact that this is my first week of my second travel contract. And yeah, that's really it. I don't have much to say. This weekend's gonna be good. I have a shit ton of stuff that I need to do, like productivity wise. But yeah, you guys, if you haven't done so already, please make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. And you guys, nurses and non-nurses, give me ideas. Like, what are some things that you guys want to see on my YouTube channel? Some nursing skills that you want me to show you, or things like how we do bedside shift report, like literally it could be anything. Just let me know what y'all are interested in. And for the ones that already do that without me having to ask, I appreciate you. And for everybody else, like, just get on board, you know, I respect it. But yeah, I don't know. All right, y'all, so I'm back. And also too, I don't know if y'all can tell, but I now had to find another room to record in because one of my patients are now in the room that I usually like to record in. So regardless, it is now almost 1 o'clock. It's still been a decent day. I am starving, trying to think about what I'm gonna eat. But then also on a side note, all of my patients are leaving, you guys. So I started the day with 5. 2 of them were possible discharges. No. 2 of them were like definitely gonna be discharged today. So I was thinking, okay, I'd be left with 3. Then a third patient, they're saying now they are a potential discharge. And then my fourth patient is now getting transferred to the heart hospital. And then my fifth patient is now getting transferred to another heart hospital. So essentially at the end of today, I'm only gonna have one patient, the potential discharge, if he doesn't potentially go. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with my time. There's no patients like on the bed board, so we don't have more people coming in today. So I am foreseeing that I'm probably gonna get sent home early, which I'm not gonna complain about that because I do have to drive 2 hours back to Charlotte, and I really just wouldn't complain because I've had such a shitty week that I am ready to run out of here today. So yeah, I'm gonna go tell my patient that she's gonna get transferred and go ahead and do my meds, and then I'm gonna sit back down. Still didn't do my journaling earlier. I'm gonna try to get into that. But you guys, that's it. I'll check back in with y'all soon.